Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Morgan with Positively Osceola, here to go over the 5 things you need to know happening in and around Osceola County for July 10th. We're going to wait for a few folks to hop on before we get started this morning. Be sure to say hello when you do hop on. I'd love to wish you a happy Friday. We've kicked off graduation week this week. We're closing it out for this week. So excited for all of our graduates here in Osceola County. So excited for them and all of their exciting things they're going to be taking place with. We have Celebration High School, Gateway High School, and also OTech High School, OTech College. So excited for them. So if you know anyone that has graduated this week or especially today, let us know so that way we can give them a special shout out. Be sure to say hello when you do hop on. I see some folks hopping on right now. Hello, Mr. John. Good morning to you. Hi, Mr. David. Good morning. Hi, Patricia. Happy Friday to you. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Dale. Good morning, guys. I'm going to go here on the Facebook page, and I'm sharing this to my personal page. Super easy for you guys to do. All you have to do is click the share button on the bottom left or right of the browser, depending on where you're streaming this from, determines where you can find that. Just go ahead and click that share button, and then you can keep your friends and family informed of what's going on. Mr. David, missed you all this week. Make sure you turn your Facebook notifications on so that way you do not miss a beat with what's going on here on Positively Osceola. As soon as we go live or we post anything firsthand right there, you get that notification that we have posted something or that we are live. So that way you don't miss anything. So if you haven't done that option, be sure to do that so that way you don't miss it. We love having you here. Hi, Mr. Larry. Good morning. Be sure to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button as well. That tells me that we are ready to get started this morning. Always like seeing who's joining us. So if you are a first-time viewer, good morning and welcome to the 5 things you need to know. We go over the 5 things to know every weekday at 7:30 a.m. and then we do a weekend segment with Cassidy Goldman at 8 a.m. So be sure to tune into that this weekend. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. If you have anything exciting planned, be sure to share that as well. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started this morning again with the 5 things you need to know for July 10th. It is finally Friday, and the first one makes me so happy. If you know me, you know I have an agriculture heart, and I love the agriculture industry, and this is something I'm so excited for. So without further delay, Publix is sharing its heart for the community by supporting local farmers and helping to feed America. Officials said that more than 5 million pounds of produce and 350,000 gallons of milk have been purchased and donated to Feeding America member food banks throughout the company's operating area after only 2.5 months of launching the program. The program is also supporting farmers in other states as well as the growing season moves north. In addition to purchasing produce from Florida farmers, Publix is now buying produce from farmers in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and will begin adding farmers from Tennessee and Virginia in the coming weeks. So happy for this. It makes me so happy to know that we have support of the agriculture industry, especially with Publix, being able to donate that food to Feeding America and give back through food banks and also supporting those farmers. I could go on and on. It makes me so happy. So huge shout out to Publix for supporting that and doing all that they are doing. So excited. I read that this morning and it made me so happy. Good start to a Friday. So hi guys, I see some new names popping in. If you are just now joining us, good morning. Be sure to say hello. If you are a first time viewer, tell me where you are streaming this from. I would love to see where you are viewing it. Also go ahead and hit the share button and also the like button. And as always, if you have any questions or any concerns, be sure to drop that in the comment section so we can make sure someone from our team gets that to you guys. Local is freshest. It sure is. It certainly is. So moving right along this morning, the second thing to know happening in and around Osceola County, the census occurs every 10 years, and the goal is to count every person living in the U.S. only once and in the right place. Make Osceola Count is working to educate residents about the importance of a complete count for this year's census. Congress has allowed 4 more months to complete the 2020 census after the original date of the July 1st due date due to coronavirus. The form only takes a few minutes to do so, and it is completely confidential. Numbers from the census will affect federal program funds in the future, so complete your census and make Osceola count. If you're looking for more information on that, you can find that at positivelyosceola.com. I believe the website for that too is makeosceolacount.org. So be sure to complete that if you have not. Patricia, good morning. I'm streaming this from Kissimmee. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Is this your first time viewing, Patricia? Are you a first time viewer this morning? Let's see. See what she says. Okay, moving right along with the third thing to know. COVID-19 testing at Osceola Heritage Park will continue through next week due to demand. This week's testing was originally supposed to wrap up on Friday, which is today, but testing will now be offered on Saturday, July 11th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and again next week, Monday, July 13th through Friday, July 17th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Appointments will not be required for this drive-through event, and for those looking to be tested, please wear a mask and bring a pen to complete the necessary paperwork prior to the testing. So there's an update on that. Again, those dates are, of course, tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., and then Monday, July 13th through Friday, July 17th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And again, no appointments are required for that. So do you guys have any fun weekend plans planned for this weekend? I know it's Friday. We have the weekend ahead of us. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend yet. Hopefully the weather will be nice and allow for some fun outdoor things maybe. Possibly. We'll see. We'll get to the weather update towards the end of this. But continuing on with the 5 things to know. This one's very important. Kissimmee Utility Authority has received several reports of a scam involving residents in the Kissimmee area. Customers that are up to date on their payments are receiving calls that they are not paid up and that their utilities will be immediately shut down unless the payment is made. The scammers have asked customers to purchase a reloadable debit card or gift cards to make a payment or provide debit cards or bank account information. Scammers are using spoofing software to falsely display the name and the number of KUA on the customer's caller ID, and some residents even reported being visited by someone who claims to be working with the KUA. On their Facebook page, KUA warned that threats of immediate shutdown usually indicate a scam. The company also reminds customers that they will always send a past due notice by mail and not an automated phone call before terminating services, and they will never demand payment over the phone. If you have fallen victim to the scam or any other, please contact law enforcement. So if you are in the Kissimmee area, please stay up to date with this. So unfortunate that people do this, but make sure that you are aware of it. And if you know someone in the Kissimmee area, you share that information so that way no one is a victim of this unfortunate scam taking place. So, moving right along, if you know me, you know I love Wild Florida and all that Wild Florida stands for and what they do there. Wild Florida is offering safe summer fun across their 85 acres with a safari you can experience from the safety of your car. You can discover over 100 native and exotic animals roaming freely on their drive-through safari. You will journey through the African savanna to North American forest and have the opportunity to identify and get up close and personal with the amazing species on their property. A Florida resident special is $20 for adults and $15 for kids, including free gator park and giraffe platform admission. The gated park is where guests can view more than 200 animals, and inside you can meet the caretakers and even feed the animals. If you're a fan of the water, they have airboat tours through the Everglades. Guests will get to view the plants and animals that make up the Everglades ecosystem, and maybe an alligator or wild eagle. While Florida also has a petting zoo featuring baby animals for the little ones. For more information, visit wildfloridaairboats.com. Absolutely love Wild Florida. Their programs that they have there are amazing. The staff, the caretakers, Sam Haw, all those people there are absolutely incredible, and I genuinely mean that when I say that. I love their facility. They have a great program, so if you are interested in that, be sure to visit their website. Again, that is wildfloridaairboats.com. So much to offer and such an amazing program that they have there. So be sure to look into that for sure. And then closing this 5 things to know about today with the weather. Today is going to be a bit rainy with a 40 to 60% chance of rain throughout the day. Temperatures will be into the mid to high 80s until the afternoon and back to low 80s this evening. As you can see, we have the 7-day forecast up. We're going to be in the lower 90s and then the upper 70s for the next 7 days. We do have rain in the forecast. It is rainy season. It's hurricane season as well. So make sure that you guys are staying up to date with the weather, knowing how to prepare for your day. Keep your umbrellas on hand. And with all of this heat, make sure you guys are staying hydrated. That's so, so important when it comes to the weather we are currently facing this summer. So we're going to come to some comments. I see people have been commenting. Mr. David, Disney opens soon. It does. So excited for that. We have all the Disney updates and all the articles on Disney on our website, positivelyosceola.com. Be sure to tune into that to see the updates. Mr. Larry, here we go. So last night I get into bed, close my eyes, and there goes the brain. Starting solving the world's problems, cure cancer, COVID, solve world peace, etc. One thing that really got me thinking, do you think jellyfish are sad that there is no peanut butter fish? Where do you come up with this? Maybe, I'm sure they are. Is that a trick question? You're so funny. Peanut butter fish. I've never thought about that. I can honestly say that. Mr. David says, cool. Lucy, good morning from Kissimmee. Good morning to you, Miss Lucy. Thanks for tuning in this morning. It's already raining. Oh, goodness. Yes, I know. It's this weather. Something else. Hello, Jason. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. It opens tomorrow. Yes, Disney does open tomorrow. We have all the updates on the guidelines and the protocols when it comes to COVID and all those prevention tools. So be sure to tune into that. So excited for them. I know so many folks are so anxiously waiting for Disney's doors to be open. So excited for them. Gates. So excited for their gates to be open. So that is it this morning for the 5 things you need to know. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you were a first-time viewer, again, we do this every weekday at 7:30 a.m. On the weekends, we have our segment with Cassidy Goldman going over the Osceola news. It's called Good Morning Osceola. So be sure to tune into that with her as well. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful weekend, and I will catch you back here on Monday at 7:30 a.m. for your 5 things you need to know to kick off your Monday morning and start your week off. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and be sure to go to our website for any more information, positivelyosceola.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also on LinkedIn. So have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on Monday. This is Morgan with Positively Osceola, and we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County. Bye, guys.